I'm Garrett Cortez.
And I'm pro wakeboarder Trevor Hansen.
We're on the brand new 2019 Moomba Makai. We're going to show you all the new features from front to back.
And I'm going to show you how to set it up for wakeboarding and wake surfing.
The Makai is 24.5 feet and it's Moomba's newest flagship boat. Starting up in the bow, you've got a ton of room for more than a few people to comfortably lounge. The interior vinyl is all new and it's got storage everywhere, including behind the seats that connects all the way through. At the helm of the new Makai, you can start with the captain's chair. It's really comfortable, easy to get in and out of, and it swivels so you can socialize with everybody else when you're not driving. But the new star of the dash is the 7-inch color touchscreen display. It allows you to access all of the boat's functions. It has a menu toggle switch and an auto wake button, so you can access those instantly. You can swipe to get from one screen to another, and you can control everything from auto wake to cruise control to ballast. On the left side, you've got all your manual toggle switches. On the right, you have your stereo and your flow surf, so you can control if you're surfing on the left or right side of the boat. Plus, at the steering wheel, you have toggles on the left and the right. On the left, your wake plate, and on the right, cruise control. If you want to bump up or down in speed, just give it a little tap and you're set to go. The cockpit of the new Makai has a ton of features, but the biggest has to be space. It's going to allow you and 17 of your friends to lounge in comfort and style because there's storage everywhere. Underneath the seats that are all new and hinged for this year makes it super easy to access. You can get your boards in and out, plus all of your other gear, and that storage is thanks to 4,000 pounds of subfloor ballast. On the deck, you have non-skid flooring that's comfortable and easy to maintain. It looks really good in the boat too. You also have all the creature comforts like cup holders, speakers, USB ports, auxiliary ports, anything else you could really want in this boat, the Makai's got it. At the back of the cockpit, you have the adjustable rear bench. You can slide it forward, put in the backrest, and watch all of the action out on the water. Back up at the passenger seat, you have the all-new glove compartment. Flips up, but then on the side is a cool little access pocket that lets you get stuff in and out from a different angle. Another highlight of the Makai is the all-new Pro Tower right above me. Obviously, it's got huge speakers courtesy of Wet Sounds, but it's also got some really cool racks from Roswell. The Triton racks mount boards vertically, and they can fit a wide variety of sizes. So you can fit wake surfers, wakeboards, or whatever else you want to throw in there. And then another cool feature are the surf tow points. You've got one on each side of the tower, and that allows the rope to stay on that side of the boat, so it's easier to pick up a rider after he falls, or just easier to get beginners up on the water for the first time. At the back of the Makai, you've got a big lounge area on either of these sun pads, and right in the middle, the walkthrough that makes it easy to get in and out of the boat so you're not stepping on upholstery every time you do. You've also got 2 cup holders and a tow point that makes it really easy for hooking up a tube or a skier or whatever else somebody wants to ride. You also have a remote unit for controlling the stereo when you don't want to be in the boat, you're lounging on the water having a good time. But what's really cool is underneath each of these is huge storage compartments, thanks again to that subfloor ballast.
Setting up the Makai for wakeboarding is super easy thanks to a couple really awesome features on the new boat. The 7-inch display makes it super easy to access all of the stuff that you'll need, like your ballast and your auto wake. The auto wake is accented this year and made even better because of the new ballast system that we have. With 4,000 pounds of ballast that are on new sensors that are pressure driven, instead of timers, makes it that much easier to know exactly where you're at in real time, and it makes setting the boat up super easy. When I set up the Makai for wakeboarding myself, personally I like the wake to be as big as possible, so I fill the ballast all the way up and get all 4,000 pounds in the boat. Turn the auto wake on and I'm pretty much good to go. I can adjust my wake plate settings to my desired location manually, or I can save it in there. I like to ride in between 50 and 25 on the wake plate depending on how many people are in the boat. It changes the steepness of the wake and it just kind of depends on the day for me, but in between 50 and 25 is really what I like. I ride at about 23.3 miles an hour and I go out there and have a lot of fun. Thanks to auto wake, making the transition from wakeboarding to wake surfing is super simple. It's literally just the touch of a toggle switch. Come over here, flip the flow switch, activate which side I want to surf on, and I'm ready to surf. Just slow the boat down to your desired speed and you're out there having a good time. Auto wake takes care of the rest. One of the coolest things about the Flow surf system is that you can go in and change the wake shape. So you can make it longer, steeper, shorter, however you like to surf, depending on whether you like to do surf style or skim style. It comes with factory settings that are pretty awesome, but you can go in there and have that adjustability to get it exactly the way that you want it.
As you can see, Moomba put a ton of time into designing the all-new Makai, and they pretty much hit it on the head. This is a great all-around wake boat that you're going to have a ton of fun with your family and friends.
Absolutely. From a family standpoint, it's awesome, but really getting to the core riders as well. This thing wakeboards and wake surfs awesome. The wake shape is perfect for going big out into the flats, or if you want to bring it in for some wake surfing, it'll do whatever you want it to.
I'm Garrett Cortez.
And I'm Trevor Hansen.
This is the 2019 Moomba Makai.